Hello. Let's see. I'm not sure what's going on here. Good evening. Let's see. My other camera is trying to join. Keeps having a little issue. Hmm. Keeps making me relog in for some reason. All right, so I'm just gonna go. It'll just be me. Hey guys, welcome in. How you doing? Happy Sunday. So we do have a video that will be coming later on today. It is still trying to upload for some odd reason, not sure why. But I've been working on so many things. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Saturday. Hey, Miss Linda, welcome in. Um, and so I have been doing so many things. Like it's been crazy. It's been a great week, a wild week working on different things. I'm getting messages about my bandwidth. So I hope that the video looks pretty clear to you guys. But I'm not going to stay on here long. It's going to be a pretty quick live today, but we have a 2 hour live that Miss Linda and I put together for you all for tonight that is super cool. I want to show you the item that we made, so hold on a second. um so Hey, Bad Brad. Happy Sunday. So, we actually made this little pouch, and that's what you'll get in the video that's coming up for Premiere. Is still trying to upload. I'm not sure what's going on there, but you see, mine has like little crawfish and peppers, my little fleur de lis, and all of that. So, what I'm planning to do is you should have that uploaded, and then later on tonight, when I get back from dinner, I'm going to go live doing some stuff on the laser because I have a lot of laser work to do. I've done a lot of different cuts like these and this G here, so I'm going to be making some things. So you'll get to see some of the things here that I've been working on with the laser. So stay tuned because that's coming. And again, the how do we make this? And it is all in the hoop. So it is a in the hoop tutorial or sew along that you'll see that's coming. It's being uploaded. So that's happening. So I wanted to also kind of talk to you guys. So I've been doing a lot of things this week, especially with embroidery. I wanted to show you a few things. Um, One thing that I'm taking off the embroidery machine here is I've been doing some. I've done a lot of polos. So these polos I've been using, and as you see, I have my little station there. I use that all the time. That is like my go-to, especially for my logos and anything that I am putting on shirts. But like this little shirt here, I am a licensed vendor for Grambling State University, but like this, and so I did a ton of polos this weekend, starting on Thursday up until today, and I still have quite a few more polos to finish tonight. But what I wanted to kind of talk to you guys about was stabilizer. I'm always talking about stabilizer and how we use stabilizer. And so, one of the things to think about when you're looking at stabilizer is the actual kind of material that you're using. So, the material makes a big difference. Now, when you're thinking about what it is that you're going to be embroidering, you should think about stabilizer. Now, stabilizer to me is outside of the thread. Now, thread can make or break a project as well, but stabilizer is one of the big things that can make or break your project. So, understanding the different types of stabilizers, and I do have a video that goes into a lot of depth. It's called Stabilizer 101. So, that one you can definitely take a look at, but I want to kind of just give you all another little overview because I know we're getting into those months where you're going to be looking for things and you're going to be wanting to do stuff on t-shirt material and things like that. And let me go grab a t-shirt so I can show you one that I did just today. And so this t-shirt is a long sleeve t-shirt. Oh, please be right back. Now, when I tell you stabilizer really, really makes the difference for your t-shirts, it really does. Now, so this is a long sleeve t-shirt before I show you what's on it. So this is a long sleeve t-shirt, and the fact that my stitching, and it is very deep detail stitching, looks pretty freaking amazing on this t-shirt. Now, something happened to my little W here, but I think that was with I don't know what was going on there. Looks like it was trying to bird nest. And it was probably right before I changed the needle because and guys, I've been using titanium needles and I've had to change them out twice. But this stabilizer is not your typical cutaway. It is thicker. So what I will do though is I will cut this out because what happens is when you want something to last a little bit longer, just a little bit longer, and I get it, when you're making something for yourself, you may use, some cutaway, tearaway, all of those things. I mean, not cutaway and tearaway, but you may use the thinner tearaways. But when you're using something like a t-shirt material and you're putting this number of stitches in something like this, then no. Now, here's something. Because of the hoop size I had, now I'm going to come back to this t-shirt and I'm going to put something right here. But for the most part, though, you see how heavy the stitching is. Having that thicker piece of stabilizer makes it so much more stable on the t-shirt. It makes so that when I do something like this double stitching right here, it doesn't pull or gather, and you don't have all of that. So it makes it much more. It just lays it down. It really just lays it down. So things like that, like it makes a big difference. So if you have not seen, like, there's so many different types of stabilizers and there's so many different types of thicknesses. Now, this particular one that I use on this shirt was a heavy cutaway and it was 3.5 ounces. So there's different types of thicknesses that comes with stabilizer. So making sure you understand what thickness you should be using for a particular garment. Now, there are some, when you have like a stretchy fabric, maybe one of those shirts that is more athletic. And so when you have an athletic shirt, sometimes you may want to look at using an adhesive type backing. And when I say adhesive, I'm not meaning the sticky backing. I'm actually meaning the backing that you iron on. So it's more like a fusible backing. And what that does is it prevents your material from moving. So as you're stitching, sometimes the needle, depending on how it was digitized, the needle will kind of like move over. And so what you want to make sure of is that whenever you're stitching something that has stretch in it, that you actually can make sure that material doesn't move, because that's when you get all those gatherings and things around your garment. Now, the other main thing that I think to talk about today is what happens when you have an uh-oh, right? So let me show you. So, I mean, I'm good for a one or two, three uh-ohs. So see what happened here? What had happened was I wasn't paying attention. I was testing out my logo on this towel, and guess what? The towel got caught in the hoop. So you have to make sure that you clear your material from underneath, or else you'll have a uh-oh, like I did right here, where the back of my towel got caught on this hoop. So making sure that you have it out of the way. Now, I would normally not use this heavy cutaway on a towel. On towels, I normally use a heavy tearaway, and I do use heavy. So like you can get a 3-ounce tearaway. And so I use a heavy tearaway, but I also use on a towel my heat away. So it is literally a thin layer of of it's a thin layer like this. And when you stitch on top of something, it stays in there. But all I have to do is heat my iron up and roll it across there, and it goes right on away. So I don't have to worry about any of that. So you have like a thin heat away. Hey Donzel, welcome to the live. Hey everybody, welcome to the live. I'm Shon of Go Savvy Designs. And this was not what I had planned for you all today, but we do have, oh, thank you, Donzel. We do have a sew along that's being uploaded. For some reason, it's taking hours. Like it should have been uploaded hours ago, but it's still trying to upload. So we'll see. I tried refreshing it and starting it over. Hi, SJ3. In previous videos, your recommendation was using a lighter stabilizer help me with my monograms. Oh, perfect. That is so good, SJ3. Thank you for letting me know that. Those type things are very helpful for me, because I know like there's so many people starting out in embroidery, and when you're starting out, it is really difficult, and you want your stuff to look so good. Like I really want like my fine printed stuff, like so I always say if my logo comes out great, then my stabilizer was fantastic. Because if you could tell, like that's tiny, like that's really little, but you can read it. And so when you can read small writing like this, that means your stabilizer was really good, because otherwise it will look jacked up and messed up. But again, when we have the oopsies, and everybody does, this was that time when I didn't make sure that my towel did not go underneath the hoop, and it did. So it stitched to the back, and I ended up having to bring out the seam ripper. So you have that. But there are also different colors of stabilizer. So there's also black. Now what I'm showing you here is something I got from All Stitch. And you can purchase these from All Stitch, and it's allstitch.com. They have a sampling of different types of stabilizers, and so you can buy it so that way you'll know, and you can use it. So literally, if you want it, you can tear this off and use it. It's just one piece on here, but it'll tell you what it's for. Like this one is a tearaway for a hat backing, and then these are just different types of tearaway. And then you have cutaway, and they tell you what it's for. Like at the bottom here, you got classic, you got HD, And then you have the black one, which is, it feels like it's a cutaway. Oh, this is an adhesive. So you can't see it but it has a shiny coat here. So this one would actually work really well on an athletic type shirt or a shirt that has stretch in it. So making sure that you understand that. And don't forget, I do have another video that goes into a lot of depth. And it's in the series of, I think, Embroidery 101. If you look in that playlist, you'll see all of the different types of stabilizers, because I do go into that. Now, my other favorite thing is thread, and knowing like what type of thread that you like. And so there's different types of thread. I know a lot of people are using candle thread. They like it. But I'm an oldie but goodie kind of girl, and I really, really love Floriani. My top two threads in my shop are Floriani and Madeira. That's what I use. Now, for quilting, it's a different story because I use some different quilting type threads. But for here, yeah. Now, my quilting stuff, I like Quilter Select. They have some really good threads. I also like Glide. They have really good threads. Now, for my bobbins, look, you cannot go wrong with a magnetic bobbin. And by the way, I'm having a landslide here because I still have all these shirts that have to be embroidered tonight. And they're sliding off the little table that they were sitting on because they're still in the bags. But, I mean, thread, you got to have thread. So, I think my magnetic bobbins, that's what I was talking about. So from a bobbin perspective, you must, well, you don't have to, but I must have my magnetic bobbins. And so this is my magnetic bobbin holder. Like, I just filled this up maybe last month. And when I say filled up, it was filled to the brim, like to the brim. And so now I need to place another order because after this weekend, I'm gonna need more. So a box like this, depending on the amount of orders that I have coming in, I think I refill this box probably every 3 months, just based on my order volume. But let me tell you, magnetic bobbins are where it's at, especially when you're doing mass production like I did this weekend. It was mass production going on in here like crazy. So questions. I'm here to answer questions. We will have a we will have a video coming. It will either be later tonight or tomorrow. But hey, Miss Ann, but it will be coming. And we did make this little pouch. And so I'm gonna use, I mean, so it's like a little, you can call it a fanny pack, you can call it like a cross shoulder bag, however you want to do it. But we made this, and you'll get to see how we did it. It was 100% in the hoop. So this little bag was made in the hoop. And y'all know I'm a Louisiana girl. So look, got my fleur de lis on the inside, got my little crawfish and chili peppers and my fleur de lis. See? Came out super cute. And my Papa Green. So, and my green zipper. So, stay tuned for the upload. It's trying to upload. Let me see where the percentage is now. Y'all, it's at 13%. It's been like moving like molasses. So, I figure I picked the wrong time to try to upload, which was somewhere around 1 o'clock this afternoon, and it's taken a long time. I'm South Boot Bad Brad. So I'm from outside of New Orleans. But yes. So questions. Does anybody have any questions? Thank you again for joining. I apologize that we don't have our uploaded video, but I wanted to come on live just so that way you guys would know what's going on with the video, because we did say that we were going to do an In the Hoop project, and we did do an In the Hoop project. So stay tuned. It's coming. It's coming. So I may pop back on later on tonight, depending on when I get back on. I have a lot of laser work to do. So what'll be going on is I'll be finishing up these polos, and I will be doing some stuff with the laser because I have some patches to cut. Let me show you a couple. So I did a couple patches already. And when I say a couple, almost 20. So these are going to go on hats. So those are the leather patches, and they'll go on hats. And so, um, yeah, it looks really, really good. I actually love these. So, but yeah. Um, and I am a licensed vendor for Grambling State University and University of Texas, UNT, University of North Texas. So, and I'm also a licensed vendor for Phi Beta Sigma, Kappa Kappa Psi, Tau Beta Sigma, which is the band fraternity and sorority. So I am licensed for those as well. But do we have any questions? How are you guys doing? It's Sunday. It is the beginning of the week. Have you guys set your intentions for the rest of the week? So let me tell you, my intentions for the rest of the week is to get all this stuff done. I got to get these hats done. By the way, so yesterday, if you joined me on my live and I was doing those 60 shirts, well, they are boxed. They have the label on it. I just got to drop them at UPS and they'll be on their way to their place. So yes. Do you have any hoop videos on patches? I think I do. Yes, I do. We did several patches. They're in the embroidery 101 section, or maybe even in the sew with me section of my video catalog. But yes, we did do patches. As a matter of fact, I may have just moved them because they were sitting right here. We did patches for Mother's Day. So yeah, we did patches for Mother's Day, and it was more like a key fob patch, but nonetheless, it was a patch. And so I do have, yeah, I think you should be able to find some patches on my site somewhere because I did do patches. I've done quite a lot of them. And you can make patches and put them on hats if you don't want to embroider on the hat. So that's another thing too. It is getting close to fourth quarter. I'm working on my fourth quarter goals and what I want to do. And I'm strategically planning out the things that I need to do for Christmas, getting my stop dates, start dates, and all that stuff ready, because that's going to be a thing, making sure I have some of my ornaments, which is what I was test playing with. So this is one ornament that I was playing with, and it's a fleur-de-lis. This is all acrylic. And if the wind hits it properly, it'll just spin. But I was just making because I had black acrylic. And yeah, but I have some other ones. I must have taken them up front because I was playing with them just to make sure that they were able to move. But these kind of little ornaments and things. So you can see how it looks. And that's how it would hang. I posted a couple of my In the Hoop memory bears. Oh, okay. I'll go check it out, Miss Ann. But yes. So I have been working. And I also did some stuff on the fiber laser. Let me show you guys. I did this. I did another coin. And this one is so deep. Let me just tell you. So it is super deep. And yeah, by now, if y'all hadn't seen it in my logo, I am a fleur-de-lis kind of girl. So do you see how deep, like literally when you touch this, you can feel all of that stuff in there. But this is stainless steel and metal. So stainless steel and brass. So the undertone is brass, but I did all of this with my fiber laser, which gets into the metal. So that is a coin. And these are challenge coins. So I'm perfecting this so that I can make some other ones. But thank you guys for joining. I really, really appreciate you being here tonight. Stay tuned. The sew along with this is being uploaded. I guess YouTube is a little bit busy. But as soon as it uploads, it will be available for you all to watch. Now, I do have to warn you, you know me and Miss Linda, we play off of each other. So it is hilarious and good all at the same time because we were cutting up as usual. and we were having fun making our little fanny packs. So that's all I have for tonight. I am getting ready to go grab some dinner so I can eat early. But I will be back because I'm gonna be doing some stuff. Like I got all kinds of stuff that has to get done tonight. I need to hire me an admin because I need somebody to put all these new pieces on the website. I know Miss Linda's traveling today, so but it's summer. We have to do stuff with our families. So yeah. But she will definitely be on when we upload the video because we did our video earlier in the week. So you will definitely get to see her. So stay tuned. Press that bell if you haven't already. So you'll be notified when we do go live. And I think that's all for now. So if you can't make it, sew it. I mean, or so what even. All right, guys. Have a great rest of the evening. Enjoy your week. And again, hit the thumbs up, like and subscribe, please. And we will be back. Stay tuned because the upload is coming. It's just taking forever. It's at 14% right now. Like, guys, when we started, it was at 11. What in the world? It's taking forever. All right. So have a great week. Talk to you later.